Hi everyone, it's StariAri, and we're gonna do something new for this week. And from now on, we're gonna be pulling cards about the Ascended Master of the week. Okay, so I know I'm like halfway through the week, but it's okay because they've been asking me to incorporate them in my readings anyway. So we are going to go ahead and pull an Ascended Master that we are going to channel and any type of information that he or she wants to relay to us and how to work with them or how to connect with them. So I'm using the Keepers of the Light deck by Kyle Gray. I love this deck. I love the colors. I love the artwork. It's super awesome and it's super easy to use. I tend not to read the actual booklet unless I don't know who the Ascended Master is. I've never heard of him. Then I look it up. But for anybody who is a reader out there, you know that you need to trust your intuition and then verify it when you can or if you want to with the booklet. That's what I recommend for everybody. That is how you start to trust what you're receiving and what the significance of the card actually is. Okay. Plus, channeled information is usually linked to the actual master, the actual ascended being. So it's very important to channel, to connect to that master, and then after a while, if you want to just give a general informational about him or her, then you can read the informational packet in the actual deck, okay? So here's the deck. We're gonna do this right here, pulling it directly from the deck. So don't mind me, I'm just shuffling. I like to take deep breaths because that is how I connect through breathing. So it's similar to like meditation where you breathe when you connect. And there it is. All right, let's unveil. So we have Mary Magdalene. Wow. Wow. Okay, so let me give you guys a little bit of information about Mary Magdalene. And it's so funny because a lot of the Mary energy has been coming through this entire week, and to include last week, because of the crazy transitions that we're going through astrologically speaking. So a lot of like the planetary things as well as the alignments and portals opening up, new moon, full moon energy, the eclipse season, you know, all that crazy energy coming in that is uprooting a lot of things for us. So the Mary Magdalene and the Mother Mary energy has been very strong because these ladies, besides being biblical people, these ascended masters are all about self-healing and self-nurturing. Okay, so let's see what Mary has to say. So it's so funny. She always comes to me with a rose in her hand. And it's always like a white rose or a red rose or a blue rose. It really, the color has significance as well, okay? So right now, it's a white rose in her hand. The white rose represents purification. It represents clearing and cleansing of the self. That is why it's been so hard on a lot of us these past few weeks, because what we're doing is we are purifying and cleansing ourselves because we are honestly taking accountability of what's really going on internally. A lot of people are letting go of toxic relationships. A lot of people are beginning to be more self-aware of what they need in their life and what they want to create for their future. So this card is significant because it is about you stepping further into your role as a light worker or whatever you want to call yourself, okay? As somebody who is here on a humanitarian mission to assist all of our brothers and sisters worldwide, regardless of where they're at. Whoever is attracted or vibrates at your frequency will come to you for assistance and vice versa, okay? So the teacher awakens, that's what the card says. And this is definitely happening to a high majority of the people that I have interacted with, where it is time for them to remove the old habits, remove the old cycles, remove the toxic people from their lives in order for them to bring in their power again and bring in higher frequencies to push them further into their life's mission. So Mary Magdalene is that assistant with this transition, where she is going to help you purify yourself. She is going to encourage you to look within, to remove the things that need to be removed, and she's going to empower you to move forward on your life's work. Okay, so this is awesome. This is such a beautiful message. It's so funny because I just talked about a Mary today with one of my clients that's doing a mentorship with me, and so it is such a beautiful energy to bring back into the world, into our consciousness, that we have master healers who are willing and ready to assist us from the higher dimensions. Okay, so this is one of them. And if you don't relate to Mary Magdalene, then you could bring in a master healer from your ancestry, or you can bring in a masculine master healer too. But I would suggest to work with Mary Magdalene, as she is such a sweet soul, such a sweet energy, and it's very uplifting and empowering at the same time. So I highly, highly recommend you do this. You could do this in different ways. You could do this through asking her for her presence to be shown to you, or maybe asking her to be with you throughout your day. Even in meditation, if you meditate, asking her to come in through meditation and to see if she has any messages for you, or even connecting with her energetically through having a white rose with you. You know, it's kind of like a connection to her with that white rose, because that is what she is presenting to us right now. All right, you guys. So thank you again for watching and for all of the support. Next week, we'll have another Ascended Master drawing, and we will definitely work with that Ascended Master as well for next week. Okay. Thank you again. You guys have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.